Hello and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we will take a look at how the relationship between Canada and China will evolve in the year 2026. I'm going to use a few decks. As you can see, this is the deck that's going to focus on Canada's perspective, and we will also look at China's perspective as well with this deck. And while I'm getting the cards, I want to encourage you to check out my 2026 reading. I have one for definitely for Canada. I have readings about the various leaders as well. And also check out your regular readings for your zodiac sign that can help you to manage many aspects of your life. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hype. Let me know in the comments where are you watching from, and also just anything that you think about how this relationship between Canada and China is going to evolve. Alright, I just need a few more cards and we will be able to get started. Okay, so we're gonna look at the overall perspective, which is described by this deck. So we have here the new moon, a new start is coming. So obviously this is a card that symbolizes a new beginning for the relationship of the two countries. There has been a new agreement signed. So I think when you kind of look at it, when you look at this card, couple of things that are kind of showing. Obviously a new start. Obviously there can be we can see here hope returning and forgetting about the past and trying to put the past behind. So obviously it's very clear that there's a new start, a new beginning between Canada and China. From the Canadian side, it's very interesting. We have three cards. We have the Three of Swords, which symbolizes some kind of a disappointment, some kind of a pain, some kind of a breakup, which I think in this case is not necessarily related to China. I think it's more connected to how the relationship with the United States has been going on. And I think that's kind of that's the one that's making Canada to go into this direction. We also have the Page of Wands. Page of Wands brings excitement, new agreements, news as well about between these two countries. So I think Canada is looking at this new relationship with China with some excitement, with some new adventures as well. And usually, like, the Page of Wands is a very positive card. So I think Canada is excited about it. And we also have here the Ace of Pentacles, which is a card that symbolizes a new opportunity, a new golden opportunity that has potential on the future. So I think Canada sees a lot of potential with the relationship with China, that it can grow into something bigger than what it is. Bottom of the deck, we also have the Page of Pentacles, which is a card that symbolizes news, updates about opportunities in the financial, economical realm. So I think there's a lot of, what I'm getting here, there's a lot of hope, but also a lot of, how should I say, because you have this page energy, which is very new, very unexperienced. So I think there's a lot to learn as well as we go, how this relationship will evolve, especially I think from the Canadian end. Now from the Chinese end, interesting, we do have the same Page of Pentacles like that. So obviously they're kind of looking at it as a potential from the economical perspective. They're also looking at it from the point of view that there's a lot for them to learn, kind of similar like on the Canadian end. They also have the Two of Swords, which I'm getting here that they have some doubts how this is gonna work out between the two of them. Because some with the two of swords, you have hard time making a decision. You're kind of making a peace. Obviously, Canada and China had some troubled waters previously, which I think is not gone on the Chinese end, especially when you look at these two of swords, because the two of swords can be when you kind of having a ceasefire, or when you kind of having a pause in a conflict as well, and you're kind of trying to be neutral. So I'm kind of definitely getting that. Making a hard when you have hard time a decision, but I'm kind of getting here more that, okay, let's see how this is gonna work out. There's also the Five of Wands there, which is a card of conflict, competition. So I don't think that China is over about the previous conflicts that they had with Canada. But I think the competition is also something that is kind of making them to go into this direction with Canada. Bottom of the deck on the Chinese end is the Empress, which is actually very positive, lucrative. So I think it means that the resources, the future prosperity is very important for them, and I think they're looking at it, this relationship, that it can bring them a lot of prosperity on the long run. Now let's see what's going to be happening this year. So the first energy we have is the Nine of Wands. So Nine of Wands brings this guarded energy when you're kind of like you're trying to observe that, okay, how is this gonna work out for us? Because this is a card that symbolizes when you kind of had wounds in the past, when you went through difficulties, challenges, and you're kind of trying to protect yourself, that, okay, I'm not sure if this is gonna work, so you're kind of very vigilant. So I think we can kind of see that there's gonna be a lot of that. But also this card symbolizes that I think Canada and China are very close to achieving something that they want. We also have the Magician, which symbolizes resources. It symbolizes manifestation, creating something new, something that I think is beneficial for both parties. We also have the Knight of Pentacles. This can be connected to planning, long-term abundance, and also a sign that symbolizes an agreement. Symbolizes an agreement that is something that needs to be taken into consideration, because it's a grounded, it's an agreement that has a future. Let me put it this way, because usually Knight of Pentacles is something that evolves slowly, but on the long run, it is something that guarantees success. So I think whatever this agreement is, it has potential to bring financial stability and prosperity. And we also have the Three of Cups, which is a card of joy, celebration, community. So I think overall, what I'm kind of getting here, that I think the two countries are trying to manifest a new relationship. There's some guardedness in this approach between the two of them, some vigilancy. But I think on the long run, this agreement can bring happiness and long-term prosperity. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Two of Wands, which can be connected to international collaboration, as you can see the globe on that picture. It can be connected to decisions, or in terms of what is the way we go, planning, strategizing. So I think deep down there's a lot of planning and strategizing. But also with this card, I'm always getting that something is holding them back to achieve the full potential, something from the past. I think they still need to work on to fix some issues that the two countries had in the past. Now, from this deck, we do have the Committed, creating from the heart, all in long-term career, life's work, legacy, investment. What's really important here, I think that both countries are committed to this new agreement. They're looking at the long-term aspect of it, and I think they are all in it. We also have the Comfort, take refuge in strength, living well, easy transition, protected, fearless, stability. So obviously protection and also the strength of the countries are an important aspect of this, and achieve some kind of a stability as well. We also have the Nourish, feed your heart and mind, right livelihood, best job, giving, satisfied, full life. I think it just shows that this is a agreement, this is a relationship will go in a positive direction. And you also have partners, which is very great in this aspect. Attract your money match, better together, balance, double the dough, teamwork. So I think there's going to be great teamwork that comes from this agreement, at least this year, between Canada and China. So I think they just need to make sure that they're not hanging on to the previous problems. So that's all I have for you. I hope that you enjoyed this reading, and I'll be able to welcome you again.